Welcome to day 1 of Vlogmas. So it's December again. It feels like that I only did this thing a few months back. But it's December 1st. So it's day 1 of Vlogmas. I have my advents ready to open. I have the house to myself because my son is working today. So I don't have the same rush getting this recording stuff out of the way because he likes sleeping in a bit. So the days he's home, I'll probably have time to at least record this. But I'm probably going to go on a bit. English is my second language and I'm tired. So, but the days I have the house to myself, I have more time for this chat, and this being day 1, I will probably talk a bit more, I'm not sure. I have a cat. Yeah, you can hear him. His brothers are more quiet, even though he is also getting close to being a senior cat. I'm not sure. Is it 10 years old they have to be before they're seniors? I'm not sure. But I think he's 8. 7 or 8. Hubby has control on the cat's ages. But I think he's 7 or 8. My baby, Zebra Snape, is 7 or 8. So, I have chaos all around me. I'm not sure how much Vlogmas I can record in this part of the apartment because all the stuff from our wardrobe is now located in the middle of the living room or around the dining room table. And because we live in a tiny apartment where everything is in one space, we have the kitchen and the living room and the dining room is one big room. Or to us it's a big room. Probably in the US, the normal living room is the size of our entire apartment. But I had things I was going to do today that I thought about recording, but I'm not sure I can record them because of the mess. I have to find alternative places to sit, I guess, so I can record it. So I am going to open my advents now. I have 3 advents. Holding up 4 fingers. I have 3 advents to open through December this year. 2 of them are thanks to Sue, and 1 of them I've gotten myself. And I'm going to start with the biggest thing, because this is a December 1st thing. This is a full skein of advent sockjar. And I'm casting this on today, of course, because the whole point with an advent sockjar is that you're supposed to knit the socks before Christmas. I have other projects, but I'm going to do the socks, I think. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. It's Christmas wishes plus mistletoe kisses. Look at that. And it's of course comfy cozy knits. And this is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I can tell you immediately that these socks are for me. And I'm going to cast them on today. And I'm not sure I'm going to trust myself having enough. I always get so scared when I'm knitting socks with... I know 20 grams is enough for cuffs, heels and toes. But I normally just do heels and toes with the contrast, and I do the ribbing with the striping yarn. You have to excuse him. He's been on the litter box and he's telling me about it. I just had to jump out of the couch because he was on the kitchen counter looking at the flowers, and he was going to eat the flowers, and he's not supposed to do that, so I had to go get him. So, but that's my Christmas socks, my Advent project, and I'm going to cast those on later today. So that's that, and then it's the other one from Sue. This is a leftover swap that she and I are doing, and she said she was putting extras in here. And this is my first yarn, and this is today's extra, apparently. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a gorgeous charm. I could use this as a pendant, of course, but I think I'm going to put, because I make stitch markers, I have all the findings I need. So I think I'm going to put not a lobster claw, but the other ones. What do you call them? Anyways, I'm going to put on one of those, and I'm going to use this as a progress keeper, I think. Or I'm putting it on my charms bracelet. So that's my first day from Sue. I'll put that back in the bag for the time being. And this I'm going to use this today as well, because this year, since it's a scrap-tastic Advent from Sue, I'm going to use all of it for my crochet corner-to-corner granny blankets, because I haven't worked on that for a while, and I was thinking, because I know I want to use it day by day, like I did last year, because one year, the year before last, I saved up all the yarn because it was a fancy, precious Advent from Beehive Yarns, and I knew it was going to be a fade. So I kept it aside, and then I knit a sweater with it in January. But it didn't feel like an Advent calendar or an Advent project that way. So this year I'm going to crochet every color every day, so that I don't have a lot of leftovers of yarn, because I use absolutely everything in the crochet blanket, because I crochet until I run out of yarn. So that's what I'm doing with this one. And the next Advent calendar is also from Sue. I really wanted the Burn and Blend calendar, but I decided it was too expensive to pay that much for tea, because I have to pay VAT. So Sue bought it. And she bought the caffeine-free. I asked her to buy the caffeine-free one, because I can't drink coffee after 2 o'clock, and I have a limit on how much coffee I can drink. So she bought the caffeine-free one. Me and hubby are going to share this, because there are 2 tea bags each day. And this is day 1. Let's see what's in here. How do you open this? Like that, obviously. Let's see. And there are 2 tea bags. That's the tea bag. That's I'm going to hide that because that's for a different day. Oops. And this is, what does it say? Oh, they smell fantastic. But this one is from a different day, so I have to hide that. It's from day 7. So I don't want to see what the flavor that is. They smell amazing. What does it say? Ooh. Can you read that? If I move my head. Strawberry lemonade. Oh, sounds amazing. I love their fruit teas. That's other reason for me saying just get the caffeine-free one, because there will be a lot of fruit teas in here. And hubby doesn't care as long as it's hot, because he's always cold. And this is my final advent that I'm opening. I was looking for domestic advent calendars. Couldn't find any. So I just, never mind. And then I went to Ulvey, her web store, my favorite, hand-dyed fiber shop, and realized she had an advent, fiber advent. And there were there were several different options, but there were 2 main options. Either everything and anything, where you could get all sorts of fibers in all sorts of colors, but I don't feel I'm good enough at the wheel yet. The other one she had was 100% Polworth, and you could choose a color family. So I choose Polworth and purples, and purple as the color family. So it's 250 grams of fiber in total, and I haven't decided on how to spin this yet, but I think I'm going to spin 12 days on one bobbin, 12 days on another bobbin, and then see what I do with it, in case I want to ply them. I'm waiting for some spare bobbins from a Norwegian shop. Hopefully I get them soon. Oh, that's a lovely, lovely color. These have also got extras in them, by the way. Look at that purple shade. Look at that. And that's day 1 of my Ulvey calendar. And if this is the amount of fiber I'm getting every day, I'm really, really looking forward to this. Of course, I'm going to spin this as I get them. So I'm going to spin every day during December, and not anything else but the fiber I get in my advent. And because it will be more consistent, I think, if and this fiber feels amazing. So this is Polworth. And I know what Andy meant. Andy is Andy from Wool Tops, where I get my undyed fiber. And I asked him about Polworth because I had ordered this advent, and I've never seen Polworth fiber. Maybe some of the fiber in the mystery bag I bought from Ulvey was Polworth. But I had never tried spinning with Polworth. As I was saying, I'm tired. English is my second language, and I can't speak today, obviously. So I asked him what that was like after I ordered the calendar. But I've heard a lot of positive things about Polworth, and he just said it's wonderful. It's soft like merino, but has the staple length of a Corriedale. So it was a wonderful all-rounder, he said, and it's so soft. And hopefully because it's this soft, I hope it's not as slippery as merino, so it's not too difficult to spin. But I'm going to set up my wheel, and I'm going to spin this at some point this morning. Hubby has a really short day today, so I have to cram as much in as possible early in the day. So I'm not going to get a lot of other stuff done. So I'm going to wind up my mini from Sue. I'm going to wind up my yarn for my advent socks. And I'm going to set the wheel up so I can spin the first color in my fiber advent. And the extra from Ulve today, I think that is so suitable because I need to relax. I think we save this one for tonight when I'm sitting down on the couch and I'm not planning to do anything else tonight. I'll take this, I'll have this cup of tea, relax. So I'm saving that for later this evening, and the fruit tea I'll have with hubby after dinner, I think. So now I'm going to finish this morning chat. I have stuff to do, I have yarn to cake up, I have fiber to spin. Some of this I'm going to record, I think. I'm going to record the spinning because I recorded some spinning and I got some feedback, and I realized the sitting position was totally wrong. I was sitting too close to the wheel, I was sitting hunched forward, and I found a different sitting position that works much better. I'm further away from the wheel and I can straighten my back because I'm in a high back chair. So I'm going to spin the fiber on camera. I have to really figure out where to sit and what angle to record in because the chaos is real. And somebody is telling me that there is some yarn going up on, it's an update. It's Corner of Craft's Knitticle Roll update, but I'm not sure she does, I don't think she does Knitticle Roll in December. Who knows? But I'm not going to look at it because I've spent way too much money on yarn and stuff like that this last month. So I'm not going to look at that yarn in case I want it. She's going to be, if today is a Knitticle Roll day, she'll be sold out in a few hours. So if I just keep cool, she'll be sold out. So, breakfast. I'll see you later. just coming on here real quick to finish day 1. I'll get this edited and uploaded to YouTube. Hubby is headed out for a Christmas party. It's the faculty at the high school where he works. So I'm staying home with my son and not planning on doing anything interesting tonight. Just watching some YouTube and knitting, I guess. And I'll see you all tomorrow.